First, before update the Win PAK, we have to enable every controller in the system. So if there's a crash or we can't make a right backup of any time, so we can do an initialized from the Win PAK, the new Win PAK. As we see here, we can make enabled for all available controllers. Enable web mode. Enabling web mode is very important, so I can enable it again or make initialize in the Win PAK, and no need for make a hardware initialized from the setup itself. Now we're trying to upgrade the Win PAK, but first we have to make all the surface is off, so I cannot make any upgrade for the Win PAK before I make all the surfaces off. But first I have to make all the surface manuals, not auto delete, in order to make sure that all the surfaces is stopped. I have to restart now. Check if all the surface is off. Okay, so setting, setup, and beginning to install the new version of Win PAK on the old one, over the old one. I have to do the CD key. The company is not important right now, but the new CD key, not the old CD key. If for example, if I have Win PAK 4.8 with a CD key and I want to make a 4.9, so I have to enter the new Win PAK 4.9. Okay, this is the password. I must not forget the password. This is the password for the surface itself, the surface of the Win PAK. If I want to put all things in Win PAK, okay, complete installation, and I will use here Windows authentication. Again, you can make a password, but this is for the web mode. It can be the same for the service one, or you can use a different one. This is the password for the database. To make the master key backup, you can make a third password and or add the two previous ones. Okay, this is next. Upgrade automatically, it's recommended. This for archiving. You have if you have an archive login, so you can make the backup of archive or not. In my case, I want the archive, so I will choose yes if it's upgradable, and no if I don't care for the archive. In my case, I will choose yes to have the old logins. And here we begin installing the Win PAK, upgrading the Win PAK for the new installation, for new upgrades. Now it's the end of installation. It must be prompted for restart my computer or not. I prefer restarting. So we restart the computer. We have to check now the services. It will be manual stop, so I will try to start it and make it auto delayed, or it make it the Win PAK will make it auto delay itself. Now I'll try to start all the Win PAK services. It will take sometimes from 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, it starts to running now. Now, except the API service, I will look for this later. The important thing is for me is the others. I'll try now to log into the Win PAK with an old password if they want a new one, so I have admin. So it's okay, it's now demo. I have to make the license for the new installation. I have to check first if I have the old one. Oh yes, I have the old controllers. I have to wait for the communication service. It takes from 1 to 50 minutes in order the communication service is work, so we have to wait. I'll try to shorten the time. Here we go, it comes, all the panels, all the old panels, and the event view supposed to check now. Communication service is back on, and the checks of the panels is began. I'm using account system, so I have to go to the account 1 as before, but first let me make the license for the new Win PAK. I have to go first to the site that I paid the license from, Honeywell license. It's a Honeywell license subscribers.com, so it's supposed to, here is my registered license for the Win PAK 4.9 as example. You can find it here from the order history. This is the first one. You can push here or from the search orders. Yes, I click here for registering. Okay, orders details. So let me zoom in. So we have 4.9. I go here for the generation of the license. I have to press generate bottom here. and putting my new company, about the company or information, the CD key that I will take it from the Win PAK Windows. Site code the same, you can find it from there too. You can find the site code from the Win PAK itself, from the help license. We'll take the site code and put it here. And then you choose business name and addresses and cities, country. The most two important one is the CD key and the site code. The other is not important such as them. Submit. And here's the CD key. It's upper right here. Here, this one. This is the CD key. I will copy it and put it in Paint Shop or notebook, notepad. So I have to not forget this one. So let me save it out here. Okay, now I'm ready to put it at Win PAK. Back again to our Win PAK. To put the CD key from help license, I have to save CD key and put first here, save CD key and save license. Okay, valid. Okay, this now is valid. It usually give you an error message. Don't bother yourself about this message because it's a bug in the software itself. So it's now working, and you can check the license. You can do. You have the license now, and I'll check the account one, so I can see the device manager and device. Yes, here device access, and it works okay. It's perfect now. Everything is good, and I can do what I want.